I think that we continue to offer God's invitation to them and we continue to pray for them, the example here is to go find more people to invite into the kingdom. But too often, it's here that we stay. We keep asking the same people. We keep talking to the same people. We keep looking for the same kind of people as us to invite. People who maybe look like us, or people that live like us, or people who maybe make the same amount of money as us, or who seem like they wouldn't be a certain amount of trouble or drama if we invited them, or people who seem like low-hanging fruit, but are actually, in fact, people who've already, in some way, told God no. I stay here often. When I think of people to invite to church, I think of my friends that are dissatisfied with where they are already going to a church. I think of my friends that are like, we're thinking of leaving, and I'm like, well, my church would be a great church to come to, right? As though that is bringing in the lost. Or I think of people that grew up in the church and who know good godly people, or were maybe raised by good godly people, and they still don't want anything to do with the church. But I keep thinking, well, maybe if they hear it in this way. What I don't think is, I need to go out and meet new people. Ones who live in the alleys and who are so desperate for the invitation of the good news of God, right? I don't think, okay, well, here's all the people who've already been invited and said no. Let me move on. Instead, I stay. But the parable moves to the alleys, and then it moves out to the country roads. This is the move the parable makes. After issuing the invitation to the guests who have had the save the dates but choose to say no, the servants of the host go and find other people to invite. People that didn't match the first group. And when it still isn't enough, they go and they find even more desperate and far-flung people to invite. All because the host wants his table full. In this new season, after a year of COVID and isolation and hopelessness or frustration and anger or whatever else that you have experienced or all the people out there have experienced, we are called to go out and spread the peace and joy of a relationship with God. As things, again, maybe change in 2021 and we look at what it means to gather together again, reclaiming what we did before can't be our primary focus. Right? Our job can't be, while we invite everyone to come back and call and pray that everyone does, it can't just be to only focus on those who have already believed or those who've told God no. We have traditions. We have the people we love and care about and who have invited. But the gospel is our deepest tradition. And sharing it and inviting others to the table will need to be our heart above all else.